Get ready for a reality check. Our world is facing some serious challenges. We're talking global pandemics, devastating natural disasters, species extinction, and conflicts that seem never-ending. It's like the whole planet is crying out for a fresh start. The thought of leaving Earth behind isn't as crazy as it sounds, especially with space colonization ideas picking up steam. Imagine Elon Musk's Mars colonies becoming more than just sci-fi. They could be our ticket to survival. So, buckle up and consider this: if you stash away 100 every month for the next 30 years, that Martian getaway might be within reach. Hold up, space traveler. As your go-to intergalactic realtor, I've got a game-changing alternative for you. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, is calling your name. Picture this: majestic mountains, mystical methane seas, and the ultimate thrill of skydiving in an otherworldly landscape. It's like a year-round resort up there, waiting to be explored. And here's the cherry on top: we might not be alone. Scientists have discovered acrylonitrile, a mysterious organic compound that could be a building block for life. If it can form cell membranes and structures similar to our own cells, maybe we're not so far off from calling Titan home after all. Who needs Mars when you've got the cosmic appeal of Titan? Buckle up, space enthusiasts. Let's dive into why Titan stands out as a prime candidate for colonization. First off, this moon boasts an enormous habitable zone. We're talking massive. Titan is Saturn's largest satellite and the second biggest in our solar system, spanning nearly half the size of our home planet Earth. This colossal scale opens up a world of possibilities for establishing a thriving community, with plenty of room to grow and explore. So, if all goes well, your life on Titan could be nothing short of extraordinary. Think long, happy years of discovery and adventure in this unfathomably cool moon. But, as we always say, there are risks involved. The harsh environment on Titan means that a wrong move could lead to a fleeting, yet tragic end. Mind-blowing stats alert: Titan is an enormous moon, equivalent in size to combining the territories of Eurasia and Africa. That's roughly 40 million square kilometers. If we compare this to our home planet, a space like Titan could comfortably fit about 5.8 billion people, which is roughly 1/7 of Earth's population. Now, imagine making a bold move and becoming part of a pioneering community on this alien world. But before you start packing your bags, let's tackle the most pressing question. What's the journey to Titan going to look like? When can you expect to arrive at your new celestial home? Buckle up, because we're about to take a thrilling ride through space travel and discover just how long it'll take to make this incredible move. Let's talk logistics. If we're ever lucky enough to get a Titan-bound spacecraft off the ground, how many people will it hold? And what'll be the price tag for those intergalactic tickets? But before we dive into the details, let's put some perspective on just how far away our destination is. The closest Titan gets to Earth is about 746 million miles. That's like hugging the Earth's equator a whopping 33,000 times. Now imagine spending 7 years, yes, you heard that right, SVN long years in space traveling at incredible speeds. It's no wonder this prospect can be daunting. Confined spaces and extended periods of isolation could pose serious challenges for our potential Titan settlers. But we're not here to focus on the problems, we're here to explore the possibilities. You might think it sounds crazy, but that coronavirus quarantine was basically a cosmic boot camp, teaching us what it's like to be cooped up for an extended period, and trust me, 3 months at home felt like an eternity. It pushed many of us to the edge, making us question our sanity. Now imagine, instead of your living room, being stuck on a spaceship with limited space and resources, dealing with isolation, uncertainty, and a mountain of work to set up a new home from scratch. As one of the pioneers in this intergalactic venture, you'd be responsible for building everything that'll keep you alive and thriving. Infrastructure, food systems, even entertainment, it's a daunting task. And if you're struggling with job searches back here on Earth, just know you won't have to worry about finding work out there. Every single role will be open and waiting for you as one of the first humans on Titan. On Titan, you won't have to resort to begging for scraps. Every job will be a vital role in the survival and success of your new community. From power plant technicians keeping the lights on, to greenhouse agronomists growing food in the harsh environment, maintenance personnel making sure everything runs smoothly, doctors providing medical care, geochronologists studying the planet's history, and even researchers extracting oxygen from frozen water. Every single person will be crucial. And let's get real, while science fiction might make space travel look glamorous, it won't gloss over the harsh realities of deadlines, sleepless nights, and burnout that come with building a new life on another world. It's not all starry skies and adventure, it's hard work, perseverance, and teamwork. You think Titan sounds like a dream job. Hold up, the same work grind you're used to here would follow you to this new world. Low gravity might have your muscles screaming in protest. And don't even get started on those migraines caused by toxic air. It's not all fun and games when it comes to adapting to a hostile environment. But here's the thing, scientists are actually eyeing Titan for its potential to support human life, thanks to the hydrocarbons found there. It just so happens that most of our Earth-based tech is designed to run on these same hydrocarbons, which means colonizing Titan could be a major breakthrough for space travel, making it easier and more efficient for us to explore the cosmos. Let's talk Turkey. Getting a crew of 400 to Titan isn't just a matter of packing a few bags and grabbing a ticket. We're talking about hauling an incredible 4,000 tons of gear on board. That means living quarters, life support systems, construction materials, food, you name it. Dr. Bassard crunched the numbers, and this mission would come with a whopping price tag billion just for 1 year's worth of funding. To put that in perspective, it's roughly 1/30th of the US federal budget. Talk about making an investment. Now that we've got our heads around the cost, let's zoom out and look at just how cool, literally and figuratively, Titan is. This moon is the only spot in our solar system where liquid on the surface has been confirmed. But here's the twist, it's not water flowing freely like on Earth. Instead, we're talking about thick layers of frozen ice. But don't let that fool you. Titan shares some surprising similarities with our home planet. It's essentially an early, icy version of Earth, still in its developmental stages. Let's talk about what makes life on Titan so challenging. The temperatures here are out of this world. Literally, because the average surface temperature is around a chilling -292 degrees Fahrenheit. Back on Earth, Antarctica holds the lowest recorded temperature at -119 degrees. But that's still a far cry from Titan's extreme cold. Now, if you were to wait for Titan to evolve like our planet has today, it'd likely take eons. And let's be honest, it's unlikely we'll stick around long enough to see that happen. So, what are your options? Well, our current Polar Explorer gear can withstand temperatures as low as -126 degrees Fahrenheit, but we're still missing a crucial layer of protection for the harsh conditions on Titan. That's where spacesuits come in, similar to those worn by astronauts, which are designed to handle the same cold temperature of -292 degrees. But here's what's really interesting, Titan has a strong magnetosphere and an atmosphere that's 50% denser than Earth's. This magnetic shield offers protection against radiation, giving you one less thing to worry about as you explore this icy world. Unlike Mars, where you'd need those spacesuits due to its thin and vulnerable atmosphere. Fast forward to life on Titan as its future inhabitants. With that protective magnetosphere shielding you from radiation, you might just ditch the spacesuits altogether. A pretty sweet trade-off. Instead, focus on developing the warmest clothing possible and using masks with air cylinders for oxygen supply. And here's an interesting twist, experts think it could be possible to extract oxygen directly from water ice hidden beneath Titan's surface. Now, imagine walking around in what would essentially be massive, uncomfortable gear. A far cry from those masks you've gotten used to in 2020. It takes some serious effort just to rest and recover from your daily adventures on this alien world. Exploring Titan wouldn't be a walk in the park, it'd be more like a Titan-sized workout. Life as a Titan inhabitant would indeed be all about survival. A far cry from those futuristic space dreams we grew up with. But here's the things on Titan, our wildest fantasies could come true in unexpected ways. The gravity is just 14% of Earth's, which means you'd literally be able to soar through the skies like you're flying. So, imagine adding a new dimension to your gear: wings. You'd still need that full set of balloons for lift, masks for oxygen, and an insulated suit to brave the cold. But who needs just walking when you can take to the skies? In this alien world, it's not about having superpowers, it's about harnessing Titan's unique environment to turn everyday life into an extraordinary adventure. Those runway wings might not cut it on Titan, but borrowing from skydiving gear or wingsuits would totally be the way to go. Check out this getup. You'd basically be ready for a chill Sunday stroll around Saturn's moon. But, just like back home, unpredictable weather could throw a wrench into your plans. You bet Titan's got its own version of clouds, rain, rivers, lakes, and even seas, but with a twist. They're filled with liquid hydrocarbons like methane and ethane instead of water, with an atmosphere similar to what you'd find on Earth's moon, and that 14% gravity. Raindrops falling from Titan's sky would be more like slow-motion drops, giving you plenty of time to grab your umbrella, or should we say, your hydrocarbon repellent gear. Hold up, rainy days on Titan aren't just gloomy, they're potentially hazardous. Remember how Earth's rain drops at about 20 miles per hour? Well, on Titan, it's a snail-paced 3.5 miles per hour, making the rain 6 times slower than what you'd experience back home. A romantic stroll in the rain would be more like a dramatic slow-motion scene. But trust me, without the right gear, venturing out into that liquid hydrocarbon downpour could be a recipe for disaster. And if you thought Earth's raindrops were big, Titans can grow up to 3.5 inches in diameter. That's roughly the size of a tennis ball when you're planning your intergalactic beach vacation on Titan S, just like you would on Earth. Keep in mind its massive seas are hundreds of feet deep and stretch across hundreds of miles. Talk about an oceanic adventure unlike any other. Let's dive into some mind-blowing facts about Titan's seas. For instance, the Kraken Mare, a major hydrocarbon sea, is as massive as our earthly Caspian Sea. Can you imagine strolling along its shores? Since it's not water as we know it, swimming wouldn't be an option, but picture this a dreamy date on a sturdy boat gliding across the Mare's tranquil surface. And if you're a sucker for evening strolls, Titan won't disappoint. As Saturn's moon, it perpetually faces the same direction, meaning our hypothetical colony would likely set up shop on the side that gazes at Saturn. The result, a unique day-night cycle with a steady, soft glow from Saturn's reflected light, creating an ethereal ambience that'll leave you starstruck. You're right, with that extended day-night cycle, artificial lighting would become the norm for our hypothetical Titan colony. Talk about having all the time in the world. But let's get real, who needs excuses for procrastination when you've got 16 Earth days packed into one Titan day? And just think about those seasons, each one lasting a whopping 7.5 years, so you could really soak up your favorite time of year. That's right, almost 2.5 years of perpetual winter, no seasonal blues for you. But, as we're finding out, living on Titan isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Or should I say, sunlight and mist. Next up, the not-so-fun topic poison. Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get wild on Titan. You've probably heard that this place isn't exactly a walk in the park. There's a toxic cloud lurking in the stratosphere, but don't freak out just yet. The main culprit is methane, which might sound scary, but trust us, it's not lethal. At high concentrations, it's kinda like ammonia, and fun fact, it can even give you a mild buzz, making Titan the ultimate destination for Snoop Dogg fans. But hold on to your seats, because things just got even stranger. Scientists confirmed that vinyl cyanide is also present in the atmosphere. Now, this might sound sketchy, but it's actually a compound found in the cell membranes of microorganisms that could be living in Titan's methane oceans. Mind blown, right? Now, here's where things get really fascinating. Scientists aren't ruling out the possibility that vinyl cyanide could be the key to life as we've never seen it before. Imagine beings that can thrive in temperatures colder than Antarctica, even reaching a mind-boggling -328 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like something straight out of science fiction. But what if these aliens are already living on Titan? What if they don't exactly have a warm welcome mat waiting for us at the spaceport? You've probably been inspired by sci-fi stories about colonizing wild space, and we're guilty of it too. Who wouldn't want to explore and settle a new world? But hold that intergalactic real estate dream just a little longer. Let's talk reality for a second. Venturing into space isn't some epic, zero-gravity video game. It's tough and pricey. Think wars, famines, and conflicts we'd rather leave behind. The idea of starting fresh in the cosmos is tempting, but here's the thing: humans aren't just physical bodies or technological advancements. We're complex individuals with our own sets of